All right, here's a tip for you. If you're folding up your tarp alone, you got it on your ridge line and get over double there. Take it about a third-ish, fold it over, match it up to about a third. So now the back side hangs over just as much as the part it's hanging over. And that's in thirds there. Mess it up. Now half of it's done. Put it on the ground. Just gotta make sure you get it started right. Now you got the hard part done. Of course, it's better if you have a buddy, but sometimes you don't have a buddy. Now here's an important part, because you don't want to be trapping air into your tarp. So I could fold it all the way in half if I wanted, but I'm just going to do it here. But what I'm doing is I'm leaving the open ends that way, and as I either fold or roll from here, I'm going to be chasing the air out of the open holes. If I were to fold it again from there, whatever air is in there would now start bubbling up. That's about how I like it. Alright, so hanking up my guy line. I do it pretty much like everyone else does with a slight difference. Okay, I always start bottom of the pinky first. Now, when I get to my prussics, I don't care where they are in the line. I care where they are when they get to my hand. So right now, this prusik would be by my pinky. That's unacceptable. So I'm going to just drag it until it's by my thumb. And that's totally fine. Okay, so pinky, thumb, under pinky, under thumb, under pinky, under thumb, under pinky. My prusik is landing there. That's unacceptable. Under thumb, fine. Pinky, thumb. And just keep on doing that. Now here's what it looks like. Imagine my hand is the wrap that I finish with. If the prusiks were on that side, they would get sucked through and get bound up inside the wrap. But because it's on this side, it just stays exposed like it already was. Under pinky, under thumb, under pinky, thumb. Thumb is fine. When I get to the next one, if it's at my thumb side, it's fine. If it's not at my thumb side, I can either push it back to my thumb or keep dragging it along until it gets to my thumb. Thumb side is fine. Pinky side is unacceptable. Thumb side is fine. I think that's my last one. Now what to do is, if you get to the last one that you're going to start wrapping around with, you make that one a little shorter, but what I do is I trap it with my index finger and go back. Now that loop that's just made is shorter than all the others. And I try to make sure I don't wrap up my end line soft shackle, keeping track of that short one. I'm going to wrap back up to that short one. One thing I'm doing too is if I just hold it and let it drag through my hand, it'll end up spiraling. So I'm going over on this side, I unspiral it one. So watch my wrist. On this side, I unspiral it one. Just kind of let it loose in my hand, so it does a little bit, and I give it a little twist sometimes too. Well, that's that short loop right there. So when I get to my last one, I poke it through that short loop. Now what I'm doing is I'm pulling either side of this to figure out which. So pull this side, nothing happens. Pull this side. This specific part of the loop on the other side is moving. So what I'll do is I just did that so I can identify it. Then what I'll do is I'll pull it, and it's going to pinch onto that tail. Okay, then I'll take my loop from my end line loop soft shackle, and I'll stick it through all of my thumb side loops, or most of them. It doesn't really matter if you get them all or not. And then I'll shackle it over top. And that's how I keep mine maintained. I keep them all in a dry sack. And now you know, and knowing's half the battle.